I'm Robin Jones Gunn, the author of Before Your Tween Daughter Becomes a Woman, and this is Parenting Tips. For all of you moms of tween daughters, I want to talk about the voices that your daughter hears all the time. And I've broken it down to 3 that we'll look at. And the first one is influencers. Wherever she goes on social media, there are influencers saying, this is the best shampoo, you should get this shampoo and your hair will look great like mine. And there's influencers who are giving your daughter messages that her life will be better, she will be better if she tries this or that she has to have a broader experience. And so many of the voices that are coming from social media are just white noise to her, but there will be some that really plant a seed in her. If I just had that shampoo, then my hair would look better. Or if I just had this way of doing things a little differently, then I would be more popular because I saw that influencer who tried this or that. So those kinds of things are constantly speaking to your tween daughter, and oftentimes younger than tween because of the exposure that's there to social media of all kinds. The second voice that comes to girls, especially as they get a little older, would be voices of role models. Now, your daughter is going to be looking up to maybe a girl who plays tennis, and she always wanted to play tennis really well, and so she has this role model that she's looking up to. You're a role model as well, Mom. You're an influencer, but as a role model, even the smallest things make a difference. She's watching you. Let's say you park in a place that's not really a parking space, and she says to you, Mom, you can't park there. And you say something like, well, I'm just running into the store for a minute. I'll be right back. What you've just said to her as a role model is that the rules don't apply to me. It's okay. And when you see her doing that in her life and skipping a step or not having integrity, then it's because that role modeling has taken place. And that's why it's so essential that as her mom, you are really trying to be the one who's telling her, this is the way that God's word tells us to live, and I am following that the best I can, and I want that for you too. I really think that the most important voice is the voice of the mentor, and that's what I want for you to be for your daughter, that you are having a conversation with her. Because with an influencer, it's just one way, information coming in. But that mentor relationship, that voice in your daughter's life, I believe begins very early before she becomes a teenager. And that's what we see happening when moms have been able to establish a relationship with their daughter that is a conversation. Now, let me tell you how to do that. You as the mom are building a bridge. So you're here in womanhood, your daughter's here still in childhood. And you as the mom are initiating the building of that bridge to go to her. It's so much more effective, and it's so much more exactly what your relationship needs to be, as opposed to you as the mom over here in womanhood, adulthood, shouting over to your daughter across the chasm without a bridge and saying to her, hey, if you have any questions about growing up, just let me know. Because you have put the responsibility on your daughter to be in that adult role, to make the bridge, to come toward you. So as a mom, you're building that bridge, and across that bridge, the two of you can go for the rest of your lives. It's wonderful. This is the relationship that I would desire for every mom, because in each season of life, there are going to be voices. The influencers will be constant. The role models, some really admirable, some not so much, some real, some fictional. And yet, when you get to that role as a mentor, it's you, Mom, the one that she wants to hear from. She wants to know you, even if she's rolling her eyes or she's wanting to just go to her room. Down the road, it will really matter that you were the one who went to her. You built the bridge. And you showed her that you desired to have that deeper relationship with her. Are you looking for more information on how you can develop your relationship with your daughter? Then I would encourage you to get Before Your Tween Daughter Becomes a Woman. I think the ideas and the suggestions in that book will really be helpful to you. And my prayer for you is that you would continue building that bridge and deepening your relationship with your daughter.